or was part of the same species as me was a help. So yeah, but every job is so different, and obviously the Hobbit thing was a whole other world, you know, quite literally.
And of course, Poldark would be, well, it will be a new concept for lots of our younger viewers, people who won't have heard of it. But Poldark as a character is somebody who you'd like to settle down with, I think. He can build houses, he's got very nice qualities. Tell us, Aidan, are you the same? Have you got any similarities to Poldark?
I'd like to think so. I don't think I could build a house. There's a scene when I'm building a stone wall in the first episode, and I mean, like, it takes an actor to do it. I just cut my hand every time I picked up the stone. I drop it and it sliced my hand to bits. The only thing I could do quite well is horse riding, but that's not really, that doesn't...
Yes, you do.
You know,
and you had quite a companion there, didn't you, in Seamus?
In Seamus the horse, you've heard.
Well, the pair of you, because you ride together quite a lot on the same horse.
We do.
Pretty painful being on the back, let me tell you.
Right. What was your technique
for
for getting through that? Because would you often ride behind holding the reins, or...?
Yeah, there ain't no way Aidan's controlling that horse if I'm on it. No way. Yeah, no, we did quite well, though. It was fun.
I think we did all right. We didn't fall off. I mean, that was the one thing in this job. It was the only thing I was terrified of was injuring myself, because obviously being, you know, one of the main guys in the show, you know, if you roll an ankle or do anything, this production shuts down, and that's the end of it. So that was I was quite nervous. The very first day in the very first scene, I was galloping a horse, and I thought that's just tempting fate. But we did okay, didn't we? I think.
Yeah, no, I think we did good.
Well, we will find out very shortly how Robin Ellis, the original Poldark, got on with the very same thing. He's downstairs, look, and he's got the hat on. He's all ready to go.
Yeah, it's ready.
Looks good from the back, anyway.
Yeah. Let's keep it that way.
Right now, now with Crufts starting tomorrow, well, you've filled the studio tonight with animals to prove a lot of the time.
That was a full-on one, wasn't it?
It was, for the period, 40 years ago, yeah. I've forgotten that.
And these days, nobody can imagine anybody else doing the original role. Of course, now, shortly, we'll see Aidan in the new role. But you did have to beat off some stiff competition, didn't you, originally?
Well, actually, I wasn't the first to be cast. Lee Lawson, Twiggy's husband, was cast, I believe. Right. And then he got a film and turned it down. So, and there were others. There was Ian McShane, I think, and
Timothy Dalton
were in the picture.
Yeah.
But I landed it in the end, so I was really fortunate, really. But one is never the first choice. I don't know whether Aidan and Eleanor have experienced that. Or maybe it's just me, but... anyway.
And so what are you doing these days, then? Is it a bit of cookery books you write?
I cook, yes, I cook. I write, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes about 15, 16 years ago, and I love to cook. My mother was a great cook, and she was type 1 diabetic, and so I knew what it was about, basically. I knew it was serious, and the trouble with type 2 is that it doesn't manifest itself, so people don't tend to take it seriously. But I did, and I cooked, and so I changed my diet a bit, and not a lot, and I do all the cooking at home, and Meredith eats exactly what I eat and doesn't complain, and I don't feel deprived of anything. So it's possible, and that's one of the reasons for writing the books, really, is to prove that people, when they're diagnosed, which is a kind of awkward moment for them, that it's not the end of the world.
Well, thanks ever so much for making the journey over. It's lovely to see the pair of you here. It really is special. It really is a lovely thing. Now, on we go. Stay with us. Don't go back to France yet. Whatever you do. We've still got a few more minutes, about half an hour or so.